Starting in a seated position with the sit bones grounding, feeling the weight of the body being supported, and lengthening up through the spine and the crown of the head. Have a soft gaze of the eyes, following the line of the nose. Body is relaxed and the face is relaxed. Bringing the awareness to the lower belly, the pelvic floor. And keeping that inward attention and the soft gaze of the eyes throughout the practice. And staying connected to the hara or lower belly. And let that be the place where to concentrate from. So any movement, every breath, we always return to the core of our body, of our being. Very gently lifting up the pelvic floor and pulling in lower belly without much effort. More energetic, very gentle movement that brings awareness. A certain aliveness. And releasing the hands behind you and straightening the legs. And we start to lean onto the arms and tap the back of the legs onto the ground, waking up the body, releasing any blocks of energy in the joints, in the knees or the hips, ankles. You can do it soft or strong, whatever feels right for you. Then widen the legs a little bit and we start to move the toes away and toward each other. And then we bend the right. With the right hand we hold underneath the knee and with the left hand taking your ankle. Relaxing the leg but supporting it with your arms and your hands. And we start to gently shake the foot as if we want to shake it off or shake the old energy out. So if you feel like your foot is really like stiff and nothing is moving, just relax the leg, relax the foot. Changing sides. So holding with the left underneath the knee and with the right supporting the ankle above the foot. Relaxing leg and the foot, just gently shaking. Shaking the old out. From here, again leaning onto the hands. And start your gentle ujjayi breath. Or have a natural breath during the practice. We're gonna point the left foot forward. And the right foot away from you. Moving from the hips. So we move the full legs. Putting effort in every movement. Pointing as far and flexing as far as you can. Alternating legs. Really the whole leg is moving from the hip back and forth. So gentle breath. All right. So we're going to place the soles of the feet together to butterfly pose. Keep leaning onto the hands. So the heels are quite far away from the groin. Nice diamond shape. We gently move the knees up and down. Feeling connection to the lower belly. Just observing, following the inhale and exhale. Coming to still. Pushing yourself up, and with the hands just holding the ankles, lengthen till we tilt the hips forward. Either stay here, or if you have the space, start to fold forward to wherever you reach, either supporting yourself with the hands, elbows to the ground, or all the way down with the head towards the feet. So find your own appropriate edge, and we'll stay here for a bit of time. So make sure there is no pain. There's just an intense stretch. Observing the physical body, sensations. So being in a while for this posture, targeting all the main meridian lines, supporting us to rebalance all organs in the body. Very supportive and gentle posture. Three more breaths. And then on the nail with the hands. Help yourself up. Now cross the legs. Place the hands in front and coming to all fours. From here, slowly lower the chest down first, coming to lay down on your belly. Hands underneath the shoulders or slightly closer towards the rib cage. And inhale, opening. Come a little bit up into cobra and exhale down. We start to really move with the breath, inhaling up and exhale down. So take it easy and slow, waking up the body, warming up the body. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, coming into Sphinx position. Hands are flat onto the floor or our palms are touching. Taking a couple of breaths to observe how your lower back, middle back is doing. Observing sensations and just breathing towards the back, towards the hips. Feeling the weight of the body onto the ground. Moving the heart slightly forward and up, creating space. And just for a moment, we just observe and stay with what is. 3 more breaths here. And placing the hands under the shoulders. And now bending the knees, bringing the buttocks up first. And coming to all fours. Inhaling, hollow the back, looking up. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, hollow up. And exhale, round. Couple of times, inhale up. And exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale, round. Back to neutral position. Now tuck in the toes. First start to sit down towards the heels, stretching the feet and the ankles. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale again, sitting towards the heels, pulling in lower belly slightly. Inhale, coming up. So stay connected to the lower belly in Hara. Sitting down towards the heels. And now we start to move the hips up. And then push yourself away from the hands. And relax the head down. So it's going to be playful downward dog. So moving the knees, bending them one by one. Straightening the other one. Also massaging the feet here. Strong hands with white fingers gently pressing in to the mat. There's no space in between the hand and the mat. So bend the knees, look between the hands, and inhale, slowly step or walk your way to the front, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold forward, relax the neck. Inhale, lengthen spine, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen spine, and exhale, fold forward. Now we start to slowly roll up the spine all the way to standing, then circle the arms up. Lengthening, palms are touching or wide. And exhale, arms down. Inhale, circle the arms up. Faces either looking forward or up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, place the hands, stepping into high plank position. Inhale, we stay here, pulling in lower belly and push the heels away from you. Strong hands and shoulders. You can use your knees to support or staying into plank. Exhale, lower all the way down, flat onto the floor. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down. Connecting all the movements with the breath. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. You can come up onto hands and feet if that feels comfortable. Coming into upward facing dog. Take one breath here. We're staying with cobra. Then bringing the hips up, rolling over the toes into downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. If you feel you need to have a playful downward dog, just keep moving a little bit. And make sure there's lengthening happening in the spine by keeping the knees slightly bent. Pressing yourself away from the hands. Hips are up and back. Exhale, bend the knees, look between hands. Inhale, step to the front. Lengthen spine. And exhale, fold. Relax the neck. Inhale, circle the arms up. Strong feet pressing into the floor. Exhale to Samastitihi, equal standing. Feet are grounding. Knees are unlocked. Meaning they're not bent, but also not fully straight. You can notice the difference if you do that a couple of times. And noticing the whole body is more soft if we keep them unlocked. Soft gaze of your eyes, connecting to lower belly, pulling up the pelvic floor gently. Inhale, circle the arm up. Looking up or forward, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, place the hands, stepping into high plank position. Inhale, stay. You can use your knees down to the ground if you want support. And exhale, all the way lower down, elbows close to the upper body. Inhale, upward facing dog or the cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Couple of deep breaths here. So keep lengthening the spine. And keep bending the knees slightly. Widening the shoulder blades away from each other and spread the fingers wide into the mat. Bend the knees, look between hands. Inhale, step to the front, lengthen spine. And exhale, fold. Relax the neck. Inhale, circle the arms up. Strong feet. Keep the knees unlocked. And exhale, back to central standing, Samastitihi. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, placing the hands, step into a high plank position. Inhale, stay. So either use the knees to go down or slowly moving yourself down. Don't hang in the lower back. Then inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. On the next inhale, the right foot steps forward, coming to the fingertips and bending the right leg 90 degrees. So pressing the left heel down and coming onto the knee. Strong support from the right leg. Inhale, circle the arms up, pulling in lower belly, either looking forward or up. And we stay here for a couple of deep breaths. Shoulders, they stay relaxed. Face is relaxed. And keep breathing. Pulling in lower belly. Two more breaths. Press the back foot down. And on exhale, start to move the hands. Stepping into high plank position. And exhaling, either with the knees on the floor or not. Lowering yourself down. Inhale to cobra. Either halfway or upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. On inhale, step the left foot forward. Now press the right heel down to the floor. Then slowly bring the hands up, finding your balance, 90 degrees of the left leg. And inhale, circle the arms up. If you need extra support, just place the hands onto the knee. Pulling in lower belly, lengthening up. Hands can be either wide or touching. 3 more deep breaths. Press that back foot down. Relaxing the shoulders, strong feet. And exhale, bringing the hands to the mat. Stepping into high plank position. Inhale, stay. You can use the knees or not. And exhale just above the ground. Then inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. 1 deep breath here. Then on an inhale, bring the right foot forward and the left knee down to the ground. Flatten the left foot. Now placing the hands onto the knee. Pulling in lower belly, lengthening. And we stay a couple of breaths here, so you don't need to go too deep. But place most of the support onto the right leg. You can go as deep as feels comfortable. Keep lengthening through the spine and the crown of the head. Two more deep breaths. Placing the hands onto the mat. Now tuck in the toes and start to walk yourself back, sitting towards that left heel. Keep flexing that right foot and the leg, being active, staying here. 2 deep breaths. Feeling that nice stretch of the left foot and ankle. Then on inhale, coming back to the low lunge. Again, keeping the toes tucked on the left side. And now start to straighten the left and straighten the right. Inhale, lengthen, either stay here or on the exhale, folding forward as far as you can reach, lengthening along the line of the leg. Can relax the head down. Now bending the left, having the hands as your support. Inhale, stepping yourself forward with the left foot next to the other one. Lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale again, lengthen spine. Now stepping the right foot to the back. Right knee down to the ground and the right foot is flat. Coming into low lunge on the other side. Fingertips are supporting you. The weight is on the left foot. The touch on the right side is just on the top of the right knee. Now bringing yourself up. Lengthening, pulling in lower belly. Then circle the arms up, either palms touching or slightly wide, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Now looking either forward or up. Up to you. You stay here for a couple of breaths, so keep lengthening. Keep pulling in the lower belly. If you need extra support, just place the hands onto that knee. Strong left leg, strong foot. Pulling up the pelvic floor very gently, pulling in. Lower belly. And exhale, placing the hands onto the mat. Now tuck in the right toes and on exhale, start to slowly walk yourself sitting towards the right heel. Flexing the left foot, really engaged left leg. Nice stretch on the right foot and ankle. One more deep breath. And on the inhale, start to walk yourself forward in the low lunge, but keeping that right foot tucked in. It's good. Then start to straighten the right and then also the left. Lengthen first. Either stay here to have the support with your hands. If you can't, just keep the knees slightly bent. And exhale, folding forward over the line of the left leg. Relaxing the head down. One more breath. Then bending the right leg. And inhale, coming forward and placing the foot together. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, arms down. Bending the knees. Knees are about above the toes. Circle the arms up. Pulling in lower belly, looking up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, place the hands, stepping into high plank position. Inhale, stay, either using the knees to support or not. And exhale, lowering down. All the way. So inhale is upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. From downward dog, coming back to high plank. So either use the knees or not. Keeping the elbows close to the upper body. And slowly lower yourself down. Inhaling cobra or upward facing dog. We use your knees to support or not. And exhale to downward facing dog. We do one more. So coming back into high plank position. I'll show it with the knees onto the floor. And exhale, lower down. Just above the floor. Inhaling, upward dog or the cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Coming into high plank position. Knees on the floor or not. And exhale, we lower down all the way. Good. With the hands under the shoulders. Inhaling. Press yourself up. See if you can keep the feet together onto the floor. And We stay here for 3 breaths. Pulling up the pelvic floor, pull in the lower belly. Now, inner rotate your thighs, so bringing them together. Keep that and exhale, lower down. Now we're gonna go less high, just a little bit. Inhale. And now put the big toes together and start lifting the feet as well. And then keeping them on equal heights, about. Stay there. 3 breaths. If this is too much for your lower back, for your hips, or SI joint, just lower down the legs, right? And 3. Resting. 1 breath. Inhale again, pressing up first. Now lifting up the legs just enough. Now see if you can go a bit higher. With support of the hands. And then lifting up the legs. So if this is enough for you, you just stay 2 more breaths. And then you lower down and keeping up only the chest. For everyone else, just open the legs to the side as wide as you can. 3 breaths. Keep opening the chest. Keep lifting up the legs. Keep a smile on your face as well. And keep breathing. Bringing the legs back together. Lower the legs down. And now press yourself up as high as comfortably goes. 3 breaths here. And then bringing up the hips first. Knees are together. Slowly move yourself into child's pose. With the arms either in front of you. Then keep the arms engaged, or if you prefer, having the arms behind you. Observing your body. Observing your breath. Grounding through the weight of the body onto the earth. And coming slowly to all fours. So the hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips. Feeling you being supported by the earth. Then tuck in the toes and sit down towards the heels. Coming back to all fours and sitting down towards the heels. 1 more time. Inhale to center and exhale, sitting down. Now keep pushing the arms and the shoulders away from the hands and just lifting up the hips. Relaxing the head down. So by keeping this posture, the back has space. So you can lower the heels down if the back stays straight. So you will feel for yourself that's okay. But there's no need to put them down. There's a need for lengthening the spine. So from here, we're going to lift up the right leg as high as you can, keeping the hips square. 3 breaths. Now open the hip up. Feel a very gentle twist there. 3 breaths as well. So 2 more. Strong hands. And from there, bending the knee. Keep the hip open and the knee reaching up. You can look underneath the right armpit. Or just down. Relaxing the head down. Then reaching the leg up as high as you can. Squaring the hip again towards the mat. And slowly lower down. Okay. If you need a child pose in between, always feel free. We're gonna reach the left leg up. First, keep the hips square to the mat. 3 breaths. 2 more. Then opening the hip. Keep lifting the knee and then bend. So you can look underneath the left armpit or just keeping the head relaxed down. So keep lifting up that left knee and opening the hip. Always come out early if you have to. Start straightening the leg, strong hands, squaring the hip towards the mat, and then slowly move down. Bringing the knee towards the chest, the right one, and exhale, lengthen the leg up. Inhale, bring the knee to the chest. Exhale. Couple of times. Inhale and exhale, open. Inhale, exhale, open, and bring back into downward dog. Inhale, lengthen the left up, knee to chest. Inhale, up and back. 2 more times. And back to center. Okay, bringing the knees down towards the mat, wide as you can. Bringing the feet together, slowly coming to wide like a child pose. Connecting to the hara, lower belly, observing the breath. Feeling the contact points with your mat. The weight being carried by the ground. And the sensations in the body. What the postures are doing for you. And then coming back to all fours. So the knees come back underneath the hips. Walking the knees forward, cross the legs behind, and sitting down towards the mat. Now straightening the legs, coming into a forward fold, the Paschimottanasana. So if you feel there's a lot of tension in the back or you feel really round, just bending the knees. And then we're going to move and touch with the upper body, the upper legs. And then rounding yourself. If you're comfortable with straight legs and you're 90 degrees, you can tilt the hips forward first, lengthening, pulling in lower belly. And then exhale, folding forward. So keeping the legs active and the feet flexed. I'm taking 5 deep breaths here. And we are here to observe inhale and exhale and the upward and downward movement of in and exhalation. So while we are sitting still in the pose, we are still moving from the inside. So we have 2 more breaths to go. Inhale, coming up. Okay. So coming to wide-legged position. So while this is comfortable for you, and turn towards the right with one hand on each side. Inhale, lengthen. And on exhale, bending forward. So if you feel there's not enough space in the lower back, you can sit on a small pillow or a blanket. And then just tilt the hips forward. If that's not happening, stay up straight and keep lengthening upward and twisting towards the right and stay there. So the legs are active, the feet are flexed, And you see wherever your posture is, with either straight arms or elbows onto the floor or all the way flat onto the leg. So we keep connected with both the sit bones, and they have 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, coming to center. 1 breath here. Turning to the left, 1 hand on each side. Inhale. And exhale, folding forward. Either with the arms straight, elbows. Or you can hold your foot, wrap around. Both legs are active. Both sit bones are grounding. 3 more breaths. Really flexing the feet. Have active legs and pulling in the lower belly. Inhale, coming up. Placing the feet together, but we place the heels close to the groin. So you can hold the ankles and tilt the hips forward that way, or you can place a small pillow underneath your seat that can support you. Pulling in lower belly, lengthen. And either stay here, or you can start to fold forward. Either with the arms straight, elbows onto the floor, or all the way flat if you have that flexibility. And breathe into the area where you feel most sensations. We stay for a while. Inhale, coming slowly up, lengthening, opening the heart, and exhale. So we cross the legs, place the hands, lift up, stepping into high plank position. Inhale, stay, using the knees to support, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, or upward facing dog, and exhale to a downward facing dog. Now bend the knees, look between the hands, and we come to sitting. You come, lay down on your back, bringing the knees up, and just rock and roll left to right, back and forth, massaging sacrum, lower back. Now placing the feet onto the floor, a little bit further away than you could reach with your hands. Now bring up the right knee, turn the knee outside and place the ankle on top of the knee. Either stay here, if this is enough for you, or you can bring the left knee closer by and keep pushing that right knee away from you. Either placing the hand underneath the knee and stay there, or placing them onto the knee. That's a little bit more intense. So choose what's most appropriate for you. We stay here for a couple of deep breaths. Nice hip opener. Feeling the connection to the ground and the physical sensations. And follow inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Releasing the hands, slowly bringing the left foot back first, then releasing the right leg. Changing sides, so now the right foot is grounded. Bringing the left knee towards the chest, outer rotate the hip, knee to the outside, and placing the left ankle on top of the right thigh, just above your knee. Either stay here, if that's enough for you, or start bringing the right knee closer to you. You can hold the leg or underneath the knee, or if you're flexible, placing the hand on top of the right knee. Keep outer rotating the left thigh by pushing away gently the left knee away from you. Breathe and following inhale and exhale. A couple of deep breaths. Release the hands, bringing right foot down, and then also relaxing the left knee. Bring both knees to the chest and rock and roll left to right, back and forth. Massaging sacrum. And place both feet onto the floor, as close as you could touch them. Strong feet into the floor. Engaging your legs, really feeling and connecting. Also then to the hips and the lower belly. Now pull up the pelvic floor and pulling in the lower belly gently. From here, start to lift up the hips as high as you can, comfortably. And exhale, roll over the spine all the way down. Inhale is up. And exhale is down. Use this as a massage for your back. Also the tailbone at the end. Inhale up. Grounding through the feet. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. We stay there. So I like to rotate my shoulder blades together toward each other. Interlace your fingers behind the back and press the arms into the floor. Strong feet. Try to keep the knees kind of together, like parallel. Not moving outward too much. Pulling up the pelvic floor. Strong shoulders. Make sure your neck is okay. Then releasing hands and exhale. Slowly bring yourself down. Again, bring the knees up to rock and roll. Then we're going to roll ourselves up. Placing the feet in front, either with the knees bent or straight. And exhale, folding forward in a forward fold. Just for 3 deep breaths. Counter position for the gentle back bend. And inhale, coming very slowly up. Now cross the legs or place the feet in front and back of each other. Inhaling, opening. And then interlacing the arms. Inhale, open the chest. Either stay where you are, or if you have the space, start to fold forward. When you can go further around the back, relaxing the head down. Keeping the sit bones connected. Just see how far you reach. You don't need to go all the way to the floor. You can be somewhere halfway or even sitting up straight. And just breathe for a couple of moments here. Stay connected to lower belly. Observing the breath, inhale and exhale. One more deep breath. Pulling up the pelvic floor and pulling in lower belly, and from there inhaling, coming up. Releasing the arms onto the knees. You can place the thumb and index finger together. Chin is tucking down, pulling up the chest, shoulders are back and low. Now pull in the lower belly strongly and pull up the pelvic floor. Notice there's less space to breathe. Still breathe towards the side of the rib cage, towards the diaphragm. Then inhale, releasing the chin and the arms. Now very, very slowly cross the legs, placing the hands in front and coming into high plank position with the knees pulling in lower belly, and slowly move yourself down. Inhale, cobra. Then coming to the knees, and exhale to downward facing dog. Last one. Make it a playful one. Moving the hips left and right, bending the knees one by one. And bend the knee, look between hands. We come to sitting. And make your way to Shavasana, corpse posture. So laying down. If you have trouble with the back, place pillows underneath the knees, equal height. And then bring yourself down towards the mat. Arms are wide, palms of the hands are open. And fully relax the body. Closing your eyes, finding back your natural breath. Fully relax. Every inhale and every exhale, letting go. Every inhale new energy. Every exhale the old out. Staying in relaxation, in full awareness. Observing inhale and exhale. Sensations in your body, your heart. Feeling your body being carried by the ground. Start to move fingers and hands, toes and feet. Bend the elbows, rotate the wrists and ankles. Stretching your arms overhead. Stretch yourself fully. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Bending the knees. Rock and roll, left to right, back and forth. Rolling to your side, curling yourself up into a little ball. When you're ready, start to push yourself up with your hands into seated position. The eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. Set an intention for the rest of your day. Bow towards the heart. Namaste.